Ho there. How have you fared? Might I beg a favor of you? Many thanks.
Watching, best be on my guard.
Ah, how I've longed to embrace my bedroll.
Now we've the vim to tackle the day ahead.
Off we go, then.
A new day, a new perspective.
I'm sure I can handle this. Mayhap I really would have been better off at bake.
I don't tell half as many lies as my dad.
Somehow my feet always carry me here. It's the same.
Oof, my pack's grown rather heavy.
Let's see. What can we do without?
This might be worth a read.
It couldn't hurt to take a peek.
I find any turbulence.
Very dull.
A tad rowdy.
Working this field's all I know. I'm not stopping.
Would that I could spend all day here.
If our destination is a distant one, travel by ox cart might be worth considering.
One hopes these carts offer comfort commensurate to their cost.
Have we... purchased all that we require? We ought to review the contents of our packs, just to be sure. I suppose we might as well gather what we can. Tis a glad thing we rested when we did.
Try not to get hit, lest all that vim go to waste.
I knew that I could count upon your strength, Arisen. Unwavering persistence.
There's a tendency we might exploit. Do so to cause danger.
It seems we have arranged our foe.
Reckless opponents make breathing brave. sense letting the enemy gain the upper hand. The early griffin gets the worm, as they say.
Success. Our foe hasn't even noticed what's been pilfered.
A forgotten rift stone we've not discovered lies nearby. 'Tis this way, as I recall, from my last sojourn beyond the rift.
This is generally used as a material.
Different combinations of materials result in different creations.
As a matter of fact, one master I served was quite the carefree soul, shunning armor in all its forms.
I'll be sure to keep that in mind.
Feast your eyes on this!
What are you doing?
Forgive me. I could not help but laugh.
Freshly rested as we are, this battle ought to be in our favor. We must not let down our guard. Let me get that. This ends here.
Perhaps this will seem of little consequence, but ought we to consider these former arisen?
Should you need to communicate in Elvish, pray call upon me. I would be only too...
This bow is drawn with women as a moth to a flame. Such single-mindedness makes our enemy predictable, but not necessarily easier to counter. This bow shall fall by my hand. Our bow is not challenge. That will strike the ground.
The moment of victory is at hand. Let us finish this. Let us see what you're made of. What's most effective? I have but two words for that performance. Utter perfection.
Let us try for the same result with our next attack.
Another enemy force has come to assist. We ought to have finished off the first lot sooner.
Over here, if you please. Best not be bothering me for no reason. I've just recalled. I found a treasure chest near here during my travels beyond the rift. May I show you to its location?
The ice is numbing grip.
It seems we have enraged our foe.
Reckless opponent makes for easy prey.
I am well aware of the particulars.
Caught unawares. I am shamed.
I am attentive and loyal, and prefer to remain by your side. In battle, I shall follow your lead and prioritize support.
I suppose we might as well gather what we can. I can't imagine we're in need of a campsite just now.
Time spent camping isn't necessarily time wasted.
We cannot break it from this side.
Perhaps.
Victory on Myriad indeed. That strategy never would have occurred.
Well, well. Colour me a surprise.
Well done. Ox carts are reliable, if naught else.
Drivers can be a decent source of gossip. I hope you weren't expecting mercy.
I will protect you. I'll collect that. You needn't trouble yourself.
Our traits mesh well together. Each of us is suited to a different task.
We ought to have no trouble on the journey ahead.
I suppose 'tis so. Would seem our fight is not yet done.
We fight. To arms!
Very well, if I must.
Have you a different destination in mind, Master? Very well. I shall follow your lead instead.
Perhaps the Arisen has recalled some more pressing business. Fret not. I'm sure we'll come back to this. Eventually.
Well, we've eaten our fill. What say we settle our stomachs with a few hours' sleep?
I quite agree. Best we recuperate our strength before we set off again.
Our adventure continues.
Come. We've much to be getting on with. A new day, a new perspective.
Was most effective.
Success. Our foe hasn't even noticed aught been pilfered.
I happen to understand Elvish, Master. I expect you'll find my talents useful should we encounter another speaker.
I dare say I've accomplished a few feats to be proud of, at least.
If ever you've need of an ear to listen, you have but to ask.
For now, I must bid you farewell and return beyond the rift.
You're welcome to take whatever you like from my pack, Master. I'd gladly see you put what I find to good use. My word, this ox cart has been destroyed.
Be on your guard. Prepare for battle. Over so soon? Why, we seem to have come through unscathed.
Overconfidence is an enemy in and of itself. Let us instead strive to better ourselves with every battle. Methinks this can only be destroyed from the other side.
Many thanks. Would you accept this by way of thanks?
Isn't worthless, but that's as much as I can say for it.
'Tis a dismal feeling to be disappointed so utterly.
I can scarcely see a thing in this murk.
I shall see it done.
Oh, a ballista.
This could grant us an edge in battle, if we use it well.
Oh, I'd not have thought we'd find one here.
Our collection grows. Interesting. I shall have to inform my own master of this.
Should your pack grow over full, have no fear. I'll lighten your load by spreading it out among us pawns.
Really now, you mustn't shirk your duty, lest you forget 'tis the Arisen we serve here. We've got rattlers!
Our ice attacks are wasted on this foe.
Oh, well aimed strike, right where it hurts.
That was a skillful bit of thieving. Do your vocation proud.
That was thrilling. I did not know I could feel so alive.
Methinks we could move this boulder if we work together.
I say we give it a push and see what happens.
I suppose we might as well gather what we can. We've no healing magic at our disposal, so a curative will have to do.
Be that as it may.
Execution.
Indeed, 'twas enough to make one pity our foe.
You must regain your footing. Some of us get the police. I train every day.
You dare incite my wrath?
Oh, it's lost. Grab triumph by the horns.
Might have a look around.
Unless there's
See
coin
what
in
else
it, I'm not interested. Mayhap I'll buy myself a new sword next day.
Not acquiesce to this farce.
Lay down your arms.
That's it. That's it. That's it.
It's hard to imagine a world empty of monsters.
Have you forgotten something, Arisen? You're looking rather lost.
In traversing other worlds, I came to know of a treasure chest in this area. Perchance you'd like to see it? Where are the Saurians?
Fire won't do much good here. Best to try a distance.
Well done.
Nicely done!
The battle continues.
Not a bad.
Prepare yourself. Reinforcements? Would that we had such resources?
Cleaning before I'm too tired. How are things?
Dare I say it? We trounced our foe, well and true.
No doubt.
You can count on me to fly to your aid in your hour of need, Master. Knowing when to use curatives is my specialty.
I hope you weren't expecting mercy.
Ah, I'll take that. We might find a use for it. Master, my heart knows no greater peace than when I am by your side.
Fire won't do much good here. Best to try a different.
This ox cart's bound for Vernworth. I'll need to see some coin before I let you on.
Who do you think
In
you're
for a fight,
fooling?
but I don't take
Don't drag your shit,
Where do you think you're going, eh?
Such tranquility.
I suppose 'tis so.
Success. Our foe hasn't even noticed what's been killed.
My bad.
Better get to work.
My feet all
Ye're really pushing your luck.
There's more where that came from!
An ox cart ought to make our journey easier.
They can be most convenient, though they travel only during the day.
Do stop and have a look. I've wares of every ilk.
Worked hard today. I think I'm earned it. There's a ladder here.
After you, Arisen.
There's all else, she says.
Brought me some. Have you business with the guild, sir? I should be glad to. Have you found any of the items we discussed? But chance. Always a pleasure. Have you business with the guild, sir? I should be. glad to assist you. Do come again.
In the mood for a song, it does.
Tell is, Vermund was once a beastren kingdom.
Fascinating.
Indeed, though 'tis not widely known among the common folk.
Fields eerie with no one about. I'm sure I can handle this. Quite sure. I swear I've not been here once. There's comfort. Why must I suffer so?
Oh, it's not right. It doesn't make any sort of sense. The doctor examined him afore and said he'd be better with a bit of medicine. Yet e'er since he came here, he's only gotten worse.
I understand how you must feel, but you must see that your son's health continues to wane. There is no medicine that can heal him outright. He requires proper treatment. I am caring for him as best I can. I beg only for your patience. However, if you truly cannot entrust him to me, perhaps you would care to take him home with you instead. Mayhap convalescing in a place familiar to him would aid his recovery. Of course, I would be sure to visit him as oft as I am able.
Home, you say?
Dear, we are pressed enough as 'tis.
All right, he stays. But pray bring my son back to health.
I will look after him. I swear it.
Materials, eh? I shan't deny they have their uses.
Let me get that.
Oh, I can't find a silver stone anywhere. Have you fared any better? Oh, just look how it shines. Thank you ever so much. Say, aren't you curious who I want to meet? Well, I'll tell you. My mother and father. I don't even know what they look like, you know. Not to say I'm unhappy at the gracious hand, of course. I want to tell them how grateful I am that they gave me life. Oh, it's so shiny. Oh, hiya, Risen. You'll help me again if I need it, won't you? Please say yes.
Miss Daphne seemed pleased with our efforts. Mayhap we ought to pay her another visit sometime soon.
'Tis as you say.
Such quietude is a blessing.
Another veil would taste twice as fine here. In town.
All this patrolling does a number on my shoulders.
I swear I've not blinked.
Nice place, this.
Down on this.
I have no issue falling asleep, even at this time of day. "'Tis a relief to be home."
Good morrow, everyone.
Then...
Ready to forge on?
Sometimes I wonder if I'm cut out for this work.
Not my kind of place, this.
I don't know what to do. What to do? What to do? Hoy, Arisen! Say, have you heard about the state of the river? Do you know the river close by the church? Well, it's come to be full. That's a problem for the church, as it draws from the river to make holy water. The water's so filthy that it's going to take twice the amount of gold ore. I was thinking you could help the priests by finding some gold ore. After all, it wouldn't be good for anyone if the church ran out of holy water. I was hoping you'd say that. Thanks ever so much. I'll help too. I'll look for gold ore every place I can think of. Boy, Arisen! Have you found any gold ore yet? That's all right. I'm sure it doesn't grow on tree.
This is generally used as a material.
I'm sure we'll find a purpose for it in due time.
Anything's better than this. Even the grave. Life's been pretty kind.
Boy, Arisen! Have you found any gold ore yet? Wow! This'll be plenty, I reckon. Thank you ever so much. Listen, I was talking to the priests, and apparently our troubles aren't over yet. Would you be willing to lend us a hand again, Arisen? Just thanks. So, remember how I told you about the river by the church getting all mucky? Well, the grown-ups are saying it's gotten worse. Now lots of people who live nearby are falling sick. The priests have been treating everyone as best they can, but there's nowhere near enough medicine to go round. I want to help them, but I'm not sure what I can do. Apart from ask you, that is. Would you bring us some more medicine, Arisen? Oh, thanks, Arisen. I'll talk to the priests in the meantime, see if there's anything useful I can do.
Now we've need of medicine. We can purchase it at shops, or make some ourselves by combining...
Hoy, Arisen! Have you brought any medicine with you? Now that's just splendid! Oh, thank you, Arisen. This should be plenty. I'll take it to the church straight away.
'Tis a goodly deed we've done, aiding the sick. I only hope our efforts go a ways toward improving life in the slums.
I suppose 'tis so.
Sir, ought you not be in... Ah, forgive me. You're not a patient, are you? I suppose you must be a visitor. 'Tis a pleasure to make your acquaintance. My name is Eleanor. I have the privilege of serving as abbess here. I regret that I cannot offer you a cup of tea, but I'm in the middle of making my rounds of the patients. Not to mention, I have to find the means to procure more medicinal ingredients. Oh, You wouldn't happen to know someone willing to brave the roads, would you? I know 'tis perilous, but there is one ingredient in particular we cannot afford to run out of. You would procure it yourself. I am grateful beyond words, sir. In that case, might I trouble you to bring me some miasmite? The slums are a bane to the body's humors, and its residents are oft prone to illness. We do what we can with what little we have, but we're always short on help. Your aid is most appreciated, sir. May...
Tell is, miasmite can be harvested from phantoms, monsters that wander the world a night.
Ah, yes. Now I see.
Suppose that's enough for one day.